Here's your little reminder that the Democrat Party and woke corporations think black people and brown people are too stupid or too helpless to have a photo ID to vote. Hello once again, all my fellow patriots and you filthy leftist stalkers out there. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Angela Box. You're watching Angela's Soapbox, where I always say what you were thinking. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button, liking or rumbling this video, commenting on this video, and of course, sharing this video, especially with your filthy leftist friends, because they truly hate my guts. And for me, that's a badge of honor. Let's talk about the Academy Awards, okay? This is a hot-ass mess, okay? These nominations are a hot-ass mess. Period, full stop. Now, I'm old enough to remember when movies didn't suck and it wasn't CGI barfing all over everything. And there was actually plot and substance and good acting, good directing, and, you know, excellent cinematography and, you know, a script that made sense. Like, I'm old enough to remember those days. Like, you know, I was living in LA when Fargo came out, and that year when Fargo got nominated, and there was, like, you know, 4 really great independent films that were nominated, and then there was one, like, big studio film. And I think that that's the year that Shakespeare in Love won, and everyone's like, what? Like, of course Shakespeare in Love won, because it was like it was the big budget, it was the big film, and whatever, and Gwyneth Paltrow gets Best Actress, like, whatever. But that year, there was a lot of really good independent movies that were in Best Picture nomination. Now, of course, a few years back, what did the Academy do? They said, well, first of all, they threatened us with a good time, and they said that they were going to change. They weren't going to have Best Actor and Best Actress anymore, that they were just going to combine it into Best Actor, and I guess have the men and women duke it out, like, because, you know, gender stereotypes and stuff like that. Like, but they didn't do that. They still haven't done that, but they have changed the industry so much where they basically are saying, if your film, in order to be considered for an Academy Award on any level, whether it be costume design or makeup or editing or all the way up to Best Picture, you've got to check a number of boxes. Woke DEI boxes. Like, you need to have X percentage of people of color on your crew. Doesn't matter if they can actually do the job or not. Just make sure they're on your crew. You need to have X amount of people that are, you know, people of color that are in major roles. Like, it's just so stupid. It's like they're not, and then they're not awarding these nominations to these films or these actors or actresses based on their actual performance. It's because it's like, oh, you checked a box, good for you. Then, a few years ago, they went from 5 Best Picture nominations, which is a normal amount of Best Picture nominations, to 10. Why not make it 40? How about 50, okay? Let's put every bit of crap that Hollywood makes in the year and just shove it onto the screen and, you know, pick from those 50. Pick it out of the hat. But this year, you guys, it's wild because there are a couple of Best Picture nominations and a couple of acting award nominations that I want to discuss because it's so insufferable. It's like they've taken it to an 11. And I honestly think that if Trump had not been elected, that a lot of these, that especially this Amelia Perez pile of garbage, would not have been nominated for 14 awards, okay? If you don't know what I'm talking about, let me save Amelia Perez because it's its whole other side topic. But let's start with Wicked, okay? Now, Wicked, if you want a really good laugh, Google Ariana Grande, Cynthia Erivo press tour for Wicked, because there are some truly batshit interviews, like next level narcissism, next level victimhood crap, okay? And it's wild, and they're all like, and everyone's on Ozempic now, which, you know, I don't think anything against anyone that's on the shot, but like they're like bird bones people now. They're like these little tiny pocket people, and they're just like, oh, I'm so oppressed. It's again wild. So both of these two are nominated for a Academy Award, which, you know, makes me want to throw up. Wicked's nominated for Best Picture, and it looks, you know what Wicked reminds me of? It's like that Candy Crush game that everyone plays that I've never played, thank you very much. It's very brightly colored, and it's very, you know, ooh, candy. And it basically looks, the set of Wicked basically looks like all of Candy Crush barfed onto it. Okay, that's what it looks like to me. It is just riddled with CGI. It is riddled with stereotypes. It is riddled with wokeness. And so, of course, it gets nominated for Best Picture. And, to top it all off, it's a stupid musical, which I hate. I love old musicals. Like I love the movie Grease. Love it. The Broadway version, not so much. But the film is fantastic, obviously. I love Oklahoma. I love Sound of Music. I love, like, traditional musicals. But these new musicals, like Hamilton, like, gross, okay? I think they're just so pretentious, and don't even get me started. Anyway, it's awful. It looks terrible, and the IMDb reviews I read of it, there's a lot of fangirls that, you know, just love the musical, and just, I stan, like, all those people, like, write their reviews, and then there's people like me who write probably more accurate reviews, like this thing's a piece of crap, okay? It's garbage. So then there's that. Then let's talk about, because I'm going to get to the Amelia Perez. Then let's talk about the acting award, that nomination that went to Sebastian Stan. Now, Sebastian Stan is a great actor. He's very, very good. He was cast as young Donald Trump in this total hit piece called The Apprentice, right? That they couldn't even get distribution for. And I think they finally got distribution, but like it was panned. It was like, this is a bad movie. And you made like really outrageous claims, like that Donald Trump raped Ivana Trump, his first wife. Like, and the Trump family's come out and just excoriated this movie. It was just like a caricature upon a caricature upon a caricature. So the fact that they give this guy an acting nomination, it's like, come the F on, all right? Again, if Donald Trump had not won the election, do we think that would have happened? No. Anyway, so there's that. Now, let's talk about this Amelia Perez mess. Amelia Perez, if you don't know what this is, it is a movie directed by, I think, a French guy, set in Mexico, basically talking about the drug trade, drug cartels, and it's kind of making light of the whole thing, and it won Golden Globe for Best Comedy or Musical, and oh, by the way, it's a musical, which, again, the music, though, the clips that I've seen of this thing, it's like, are we being punked? Like, is this an Emperor's New Clothes situation here? Because it's really bad. Like, it's not even high camp like a John Waters. It's no camp. We are taking ourselves extremely seriously. Like, this is a high piece of art. This is going to be, people are going to talk about this movie for decades. That's how amazing it is. And unfortunately, because the Academy decided to give it 14 nominations, they're going to walk around thinking their shit don't stink for the rest of their lives. Okay, now, it looks, I mean, again, looks beyond terrible. The actor that plays this drug lord, the whole premise of this thing is that there's this drug lord, okay? It's a man. It's obviously a man. And to escape being caught, I guess, for his crimes, and also because he told his wife and children, listen, I just want to let you know that for 2 years I've been undergoing hormone replacement and I'm getting ready to have a sex change operation. Just want to let you know I'm a woman now. Like that. Basically this man who in real life transitioned has decided that, the Academy's like, listen, we really hate you, America, like a lot. And we're going to just, dump all these awful Best Picture nominees on you and people who didn't deserve to have acting nomination awards just because, they're Hispanic or they're black or they hate Trump. And also, and for good measure, we're going to make sure that this biological man who's a transgender woman, gets a Best Actress nomination. Now, look, guys, like I said, these, Hollywood is so dumb, man. Like, we are so over these people, and I love that now we're going to have Mel Gibson, Sylvester Stallone, Jon Voight, kind of being the ambassadors for Trump into Hollywood, and they're going to be gathering talent and gathering people who are so done with this, because I assure you, there are plenty of conservatives in Hollywood, and there's plenty of money out there, especially with people that maybe want to do fund production companies that are going to make material that isn't, not necessarily schmaltz. I'm not talking Hallmark Channel. You know I hate that crap. I'm talking about good movies that, you know, aren't garbage. Like, decent movies again. And it doesn't have to be faith-based or faith. No, just make it not suck, okay? Make it not suck. Make it not have to check a box. And who gives a crap if the Academy, like, snubs these films? I mean, they're going to be so irrelevant in such a short amount of time. And the more they kiss the asses of these talentless, hack, pretentious a-holes, the more the American people are going to be like, we're all done here. So, yeah, Academy Awards, it's gonna be a bar fest for sure. Like, I'm not gonna watch it. You're not gonna watch it. I will look forward to the virtue signaling speeches all these people are gonna give. Like, that's always fun to watch. But, you know, the American people we don't care what Hollywood is or doing. Like, we don't put actors up on pedestals like we used to. Thank God. And yeah, those days are over, guys. So enjoy your last gasp of relevancy, because I predict after this year's excrement show, this will be it. All right, that's all of this video. Let me know what you think down below, and I will see you in the next one. I will be done. Bye.